the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good Sunday evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. Yet another day of intense heat in the DMV. Checking in with meteorologist Scott Sumner. Hey, nice live shot of the National Cathedral right now. You have a glimmer of hope to start our work week.
We do. We're going to get a bit of a change here, Ben, to start off the week. Although right now you couldn't tell because we're still at 90 degrees and the humidity is running high with a dew point temperature of 69. It's breezy out there, though. A warm wind, I don't know if that's helpful or not. Some people may say yes and some people may say no. But it is breezy out there out of the southwest at 14 miles an hour. We'll see those temperatures slide in through out the night into the upper 70s by the mid-overnight period and bottom out a little bit cooler than we were last night. We only dropped down to about 81 degrees last evening. Expect 70s for overnight lows. Do have some showers out there towards Garrett County. As you can see, one band of rain, but as we widen out the view from here, elsewhere it's pretty quiet across the area as the rain showers from Garrett County will start to slide through portions of the eastern panhandle of West Virginia and parts of western Maryland. We'll talk about temperatures tonight and tomorrow coming up as well.
All right, Scott, speaking of that heat, it's stifling for plenty of us, especially those who just don't have any AC at all. Last week, we told you how people in a Beltsville condominium complex dealt with no AC. Dave Laval tells us tonight about another Prince George's County housing unit that's dealing with the same issue this weekend.
Westwood Place Apartments typically has air conditioning. Not this weekend. A chiller unit broke, which forced tenants to find other ways to beat the heat.
It's hell hot. You know,
especially Angela Cromwell does not mince words when it comes to how life in her apartment has been over the weekend. She and other tenants at Westwood Place Apartments have no air conditioning. That's forced them to find ways to stay cool.
Putting ice in front of fans and going out to the mall or by the water or something.
Management said the chiller unit broke down Saturday. It had some brief success during the day to restore AC, but not enough to keep the system running. Management said it needs to perform emergency repairs to avoid what it called catastrophic damage.
Unbearably hot. Unbearably hot.
Keith Harris has lived in the building for about a year.
I take showers periodically and stand. In our unit, we have 7 fans, so just take a shower and I guess stand by the 7th fan or by the balcony. But unfortunately, that brings hot air in there also.
Management said it's waiting on parts to perform emergency repairs to the system to avoid future problems. That can't come soon enough for Harris and his neighbors.
Me being a truck driver, we need the AC. That keep our attitudes down and you get more productive with a cool environment.
It's hotter inside than it is outside.
Angela Cromwell got into her air-conditioned car to find somewhere cool to go. Management said the air conditioning system could be operating again on Monday. In Fort Washington, Maryland, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Hopefully could changes to will. Thank you, Dave. Check this out. Even Abraham Lincoln can't get a break from the heat. We checked in on this wax art installation of the former president in Northwest DC, and honestly, he's been looking a little bit better. A report from last year had showed that he melted, and he's not looking so hot today either. Well, we will keep tracking all of the extreme heat and the latest temperatures. Visit our website, DCNewsNow.com, or go ahead and scan that QR code right there on your screen. Once you're on our website, click DMV Extreme Heat. That's under our weather tab. All right, more local news tonight. A Maryland couple has died during a religious pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia. Officials believe it was because of a heat stroke. The country has seen a death toll of nearly 1,300 people because of high temperatures, many there for the Muslim pilgrimage to Mecca. DC News Now's Yamari Sase sat down with their daughter to learn how the family is coping.
My parents meant the world to me. Anyone who knows me knows that they were my rock and soul.
Saida Wari didn't expect to get the worst news of her life during her visit home to Maryland.
It was just hard to hear. I I'm still not able to truly comprehend it.
Last week, her parents, 65-year-old Aissatou and 71-year-old Aliyu Wuri, were missing during their pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia. Days later, she learned they passed away. Officials told the family they died of natural causes. They believe it was a heat stroke.
I spoke to my mom, literally no exaggeration, 10 times a day. To go from that to knowing that I'll never get that again, I don't think that there are words to describe that feeling.
The couple traveled to Mecca, Islam's holiest city, with the touring company with nearly 100 others. But when they arrived, Saida says her parents told her the touring company did not provide the proper credentials needed to participate in the Hajj pilgrimage and also lacked transportation, food, and supplies needed for the week-long journey.
They had to fend for themselves. They had to buy a rice cooker to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner just to survive. And it's already 110 degrees and you're not in a decent condition, you know. It's too much. So I just hope that the agency isn't allowed to take anyone there, especially after each person paid $11,500. The return was nothing compared to what they expected.
Although the family is disappointed in the touring company, Saida says she's at peace. Her parents died while building their faith.
Knowing that this is what they really wanted to do and they died in such a holy place, it gives me a little bit of ease.
Reporting in Prince George's County, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
It's heartbreaking stuff. Thanks to Yamari. The couple leaves behind 3 children and 4 grandkids. We did reach out to the touring company for comment, but did not yet get a response back. All right, new at 9, Prince William County police say that a 15-year-old was arrested after a home burglary attempt where his co-conspirator was shot dead. Police say a 15-year-old and 17-year-old from South Carolina had planned to steal marijuana and money from an 18-year-old's Woodbridge apartment last Tuesday. They say the pair tried to get in through the front door, but then broke in through a window. That's when the 18-year-old living there, he was sleeping, woke up, fired a gun, several shots, killing the 17-year-old suspect. The 15-year-old got away and reportedly fired shots back toward the apartment. That 15-year-old was taken into custody in Fredericksburg. 2 guns were recovered. He faces charges for felony murder, burglary with intent to commit a felony, and shooting into an occupied dwelling. And new tonight, take a look at your screen. Police are looking for this gray Nissan sedan. They say it's in connection to a shooting that happened just before 3 p.m. today on the 200 block of 37th Place in Southeast D.C. They say the Nissan has tinted windows, Maryland tags, and silver rear-view side mirrors. They say the vehicle was last seen traveling toward Ridge Road in Southeast. Anybody with information in connection to this deadly case, call police. Police are also looking for a deadly stabbing suspect. That's all happened last night in Southeast around 8 p.m. near Fort Chaplain Park. The initial report came in for an assault. When police got there, they say they found a man stabbed several times. He died on scene. If you know anything, call authorities. And D.C. police are also announcing that a teenager has been arrested in Florida for a March 2023 shooting in Southeast. That teen is now the second suspect in the shooting that killed 2 people and left another hurt. They're now charging a 17-year-old boy from Northeast D.C. This all happened on March the 7th of last year when police found 2 male subjects with gunshot wounds on the 2700 block of Bruce Place, Southeast. 23-year-old Dana Falker of Southeast died there. Police then responded to Wheeler Road and Mississippi Ave in Southeast, where they found 15-year-old Abdul Fuller with critical gunshot wounds. Police determined his injuries were from the initial shooting on Bruce Place. He died at the hospital. Police previously arrested a 19-year-old for first-degree murder while armed for the shootings. The 17-year-old suspect was just transported to D.C.'s Juvenile Processing Center on Friday, now charged with second-degree murder while armed. And in case you missed it, a special education teacher was arrested in Fairfax County for allegedly assaulting several students. 16-year-old Elizabeth Yoshimi Nagagata was arrested on Friday. She teaches at White Oaks Elementary in Berg. Back on April the 12th, Child Protective Services said a teacher was seen assaulting a student there. Police investigated, and they alleged she assaulted 3 students between last September and this past April. Nagagata is being charged with 7 counts of simple assault and is being held in jail without bond. This is a photo of her. We're sharing it with you because police would like to speak with anyone who may have information about those alleged cases or any cases that are possibly related. If you have any information, contact police. All right, in your DMV Doers, June is Pride Month, and we are shining a spotlight on a local man putting in plenty of hours every week to fight for equality for the LGBTQ+ community. Meet Ashley Smith. He's this week's DMV Doer.
Ashley Smith is proudly serving as board president of the Capital Pride Alliance.
We focus obviously on DC. That's where our primary home is in all 8 wards. However, we do embrace being a part of the DMV, Maryland and Virginia as well. We also have a Pride 365 fund in which really goes and helps the other local LGBT organizations throughout the community to be able to do the work that they need to do.
The Louisville, Kentucky native and his team worked around the clock to organize the annual Pride Parade and Festival.
It's a time of year that everyone looks forward to. And for many people, it's their very first time coming into a space of where they see or interact with members of our LGBTQ+ community. Those who may not always agree with everything or who are going to be upset that we do have this parade every single year, I welcome you to come and join us because it is a peaceful time for us to all come together.
But he says the work doesn't just stop there. He's also a big supporter of the organization's Celebrate Pride 365 effort.
It is a mindset, and it's a very strong mindset. It's very important for us to keep putting that mission out there and that statement out there of Pride 365 and celebrating it all year long so people know that you can live authentically and there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to.
The world will be watching next year when World Pride comes to the district. The Capital Pride Alliance says they're already gearing up.
We are going to showcase DC in an amazing way. It's the nation's capital, and we need to be able to deliver that.
Ashley is looking forward to the challenge, but for now, his focus remains the same. He says there's more work to be done.
There's several states that we do not have freedom. We cannot live freely. And if we go out and say something about that we're gay or a member of our community, we could easily get fired in many states. So equality is not there yet. And that's the reason why you have the Equality Act and some other things that are there. But now it's state by state. I'm going to fight for our rights. It's very important to me.